Coach Carms. That was a quick blip in the matrix, but we are back here live.
Back again, man.
We're going to get our scoreboard back here. We're going to try to set up the time. Maybe we'll just skip the time until the quarter break. Just don't worry about that. We just got to get back live here. I can't believe. So Craddock there in the paint was fouled on her jumper attempt. She's going to get 2 free throws out of this. Knocks down the first. It's 33-19. We're getting our scoreboard correct on the points. Don't worry about the time yet. We'll set that up in the quarter break. We are back live, though. So Kaylee Craddock will make the first and get the offensive board. There you go. Second try and stolen out of there by the Cavaliers. Strand all the way down off the side of the iron. Trigstead trying to get that board. It's going to be knocked out by the Cavaliers. All right.
The Cavaliers, while we were down here, had a couple nice baskets in a row. They picked up the tempo. We had a couple nice shots. And it's 33-19 at the moment. 3:25 left in the third quarter.
Craddock now in the corner. She'll drive baseline. Triple teamed out of that, and they knock it out of there. Cavaliers with a tough defense. That's a double dribble, and that's the call, yeah. She was going to throw it, then didn't have anywhere to throw it to. Picked it up with 2 hands and started dribbling again. So, the double dribble.
St. Thomas More girls here now, they're really pretty small, other than they basically got 4 guards on the floor, so they're a little bit quicker now. They went for a little more quickness.
So I've missed some stuff here. Oh boy. Trigstead now. Extended elbow. Got to get it to somebody. Almost had that 5-second call. Back to Trigstead now. Go around the arc. Cavaliers playing much tougher defense here. Sioux Valley working for everything. Macy Top will spin in the paint. Get that out to Mars. She'll fake the 3, drive it in. Get it over to Macy Top. A great look. Side of the iron, though. Macy Top just trying to create some space there. Rebounded by the Cavaliers. They'll take it the other way. Still a big lead here for Sioux Valley. Cavaliers coming out with some intensity to start their second half. Good drive there off the side of the iron. She gets her own offensive board. The putback, no good either. Ball still loose out there. Mars gets a hand on that, and it's going to be Kaylee Craddock that's going to get a personal. Just a lot of opportunities there.
Yes, that's the Cavaliers are really trying to pick things up here now, offensively and defensively, and they've picked up the tempo for sure. The Cossacks are going to be able to come up here and match that intensity.
Knocks down the first. Misses the second. Macy Top's going to run that down. Sioux Valley the other way now. Craddock top the key. Vincent. She'll dribble around the arc. Trigstead fakes the 3. Back up to Vincent. She will try the 3. Back of the iron. Long rebound. Mars gets that. Mars will drive in now. Double teamed. And we've got a whistle. A push on the drive.
Number 13, Lady Cavs, Anthony Strand. Her first personal foul.
Vincent over to Trigstead. She'll fake the 3. Good defense there. Trigstead's going to drive it down the left side instead and connect on the drive. So they stopped the 3-pointer from happening from Trigstead, but Trigstead just went right past her. Good drive into the paint. Cavaliers with the 3 ball. Side of the iron. Long rebound run up to the first or top of the key. The second try will fall wide open, and that'll be a timeout by St. Thomas More. 35-23, our new score. So Cavaliers coming out with intensity as expected. Sioux Valley's going to have to find a way to try to match that here. Don't want to give up too much of this.
Yes, like I said, the Cavaliers know that if they don't pick things up here, they don't have much of a chance to pull this out, so they're doing their best at the moment.
I want you to stop doing that. There we go.
So, timeout here by St. Thomas More. 1:42 left in this third quarter.
Let's do that.
Cossacks lead by 12.
All right. We'll have to keep it there. We'll do it at the quarter break, another minute 42. So Sioux Valley will throw that in, baseline to baseline now. St. Thomas More coming out in a full court pressure here.
Full court pressure. They're trying to pick this thing up here now and create some turnovers.
Not a trapping pressure, but just man-to-man, making Sioux Valley work from baseline to baseline now. Vincent, top of the arc. Trigsted's trying to get it in, and Macy Top knocked away. Trigsted got hands on that. It's still loose out there, and we've got a foul against Macy Top. All right.
Yes, it is.
She got a hand in there. That'll be the second for Macy. Cavaliers will take it the other way. Still a 12-point lead by Sioux Valley. Cavaliers throw that in. Strand gets it across the half-court stripe. Pass across the paint. Double teamed. Still got a shot up. That's off the back of the iron. Macy Top runs down the rebound, and she'll be pushed. No, she stepped on the line is the call.
Yes.
I thought she got pushed out. She just stepped on the baseline instead. So St. Thomas More is going to throw it in underneath their basket. Good drive there. And that's going to be off the hands of Macy Top. Yeah. Oh, man. Just those 50-50 things right now.
Yes, the loose balls. Casas got to match St. Thomas More's energy here now at the moment.
St. Thomas More throwing it in underneath their basket once again. Strain will get that over to Strand. That three ball's off the mark. Craddock the rebound.
Again.
Fighting out the defense. Now she'll take it the other way. Want to get something done on this offensive possession here. Go around the arc. Craddock now top of the key. And that off to Trigsted. Over to Vincent. Macy Top now. She'll get it into the paint. Kick that back out. Mars. Craddock. 10 on the shot clock. Macy Top in the corner. Passes up the three. Trigsted with 6 on the shot clock. Sorry. Mars will drive into the paint. And right to the rack. Amari Ward. What a drive, Coach Carnes.
Yes. Mars. That was a nice basket. Good possession. Used up a bunch of time.
16 seconds left in this quarter. 14-point lead for Sioux Valley. Cavaliers drive in down the left side. It's going to be a push, I believe, on Talia Vincent. Yeah, should be called for the block there. Just got in the way of the drive of Ella Scherber.
8.8 seconds left.
Not a shooting foul, so the Cavaliers will throw it in underneath their basket. Miley Keating back in. Trigsted will take a breather here in the last 8.8 seconds. St. Thomas More now throws that in. Strand trying to come get the handoff. 6 seconds left in the quarter. Down to 2, and they lay it up off the backboard. That was a good offensive possession there, and Sioux Valley can't get it in. So a big quarter by the Cavaliers, but it's still a 12-point lead by Sioux Valley. 37-25. We did have to get our feedback.
But we are back.
We are back.
So 12-point lead. And this last quarter should be very interesting.
As it should be. I mean, look, we came out to a big lead against this team, but it should not have been easy like it was. Come on, what is going on with this thing? And you. 8. Save that. There we go. All right. One thing after another here, Coach Carms. Just one thing after another.
That is the way of the internet. For sure.
Right, everything's set back up here. See that fourth quarter. All right, there we go. So we'll get that back to a full screen.
A few more score updates here. Number 3, Lennox leads Miller 49-30. That's at Madison High School. There's about 7 minutes left in the game there. And Mapia-Luta 32, McCook Central Montrose 9. It's just about halfway through the second quarter.
Getting our scoreboard back up and running here. I think we've got our live feed back up and running. We're not getting any more texts here, so hopefully we're up and going.
1 quarter left to play.
Cavaliers now. That's Donnelly on the drive. Trigsted cuts her off. Back up to the top of the key. And Mars almost got that steal. Strand's going to drive in now against Macy Top, and I think we've got a push before the shot.
We do.
And if it's Macy Top, that is going to be her third. And it is. First team foul for Sioux Valley. Cavaliers throw it in underneath their basket. That's Strand all alone in the corner. She'll try the three. Back of the iron. Long rebound. Run down by St. Thomas More. And Henry now looking for a teammate. Trying to hand that off. Mars knocks her over, but the ball's out. Still loose. Body's on the floor, and we've got a foot out of bounds. We do. Cavaliers touched it with a foot out of bounds. It'll belong to Sioux Valley. Crazy action out here, Coach Carnes.
Yes. Yes, and the crazies are ready to have more fun with it.
Trigstad now gets that inbounds play over to Craddock. Craddock now top of the key. Miley Keating. Caught off by that defense. Cavaliers playing much more physical in this second half so far.
Much more aggressive, much more physical.
They've closed a little bit of the gap, but not enough. That's Trigstad. An open look from the corner. Front of the iron. Miley Keating fighting for the offensive board, but it bounced to the foul line. St. Thomas More the other way. Now they get it into the paint. And the pass to Strand goes past her fingertips. That'll bounce right into the Sioux Valley bench, and that's where Sioux Valley will throw it in from. Hopefully we're live, Coach Carnes. Everything we have here says we're live, so hopefully we are.
Texas.
Mars now around the arc. That's Keating. Back up to Craddock, top of the key. Vincent now. She's trying to create some space. Keating cut off on her drive. Plenty of time on the shot clock, and there's going to be a push in the paint. Kaylee Craddock was pushed outside of the paint, and that foul is going to be on number 22, this Leighton Shear. Her second. It's first team foul for the Cavaliers here in the fourth quarter. 6:43 left to go. Still a 12-point lead, Coach Carnes. Keating on the drive, and she'll be pushed. Shear's going to get two fouls in a row. They're aggressive on that defense, but too aggressive for Shear in the last two tries. Only the second team foul for St. Thomas More, so Sioux Valley will throw it again, once again, from their baseline. We've got a substitution coming in. Macy Top in. Miley Keating will take a breather. Macy Top looking for Trigstad. We'll get that out. Trigstad with a three ball. Side of the iron, long rebound. Mars runs it down. Talia Vincent all by herself.
Down.
Everything but the bottom. Hit both sides of the rim and then came back out. St. Thomas More now. It's Donnelly driving in against Craddock.
Defense.
Throwing her elbows around, trying to create some space. Was double teamed. Trigstad's going to steal that out of there. Sioux Valley on the move. Cross court. Mars underneath the basket has to save it. I think she was out of bounds when she was touching it there. Tried to get control of that, but just couldn't quite handle it. Crazy action, Coach Carnes.
Like I said, there's lots of action, and we've only got about 6 minutes of action left. So,
all right, Cavaliers the other way now.
Let's close this thing out.
Strand near half court. Mars on the defense. Gets that over to Henry. And the throwaway, saved by Trigstad. Macy Top runs down the loose ball. She'll run the floor. Long diagonal pass. Talia Vincent right to the rack. And she'll be fouled on her attempt. Talia Vincent heading the line for two foul shots. Vincent started to head down the floor on the loose ball, just knowing that her teammates are going to pick it up. She was wide open. Good drive there. Got all the way to the rim. She was knocked to the floor. And Talia Vincent's going to knock down the first.
Talia Vincent is going to the Cossack.
And the second.
And she'll knock down the second. There you go. I think our assistant coaches are bringing that up as well. They put it wrong on the scoreboard. We'll keep ours live because they'll make an adjustment there. So there's nice. Mars with the steal. Mars down the right side, expecting contact. Gets it in the end. One! Big steal, big bucket, transition. Mars to the line with the three-point play opportunity, and assistant coach Brooke Mathern is making everyone know that we've got points put up wrong there. There we go. Now it's right? 41-25. There we go. Did she make that free throw? Yeah,
it's
did,
42-25. So, yeah.
All right. Don't do that to me.
We're a little spastic here at the
You got to
High
try.
School gym.
Take two is what it's called. Take two.
5 minutes, 12 seconds here and counting here left in the game. The Cossacks are ahead.
I was just scared by our Cossack crazies. They said we were down again, but it was
That's a nice pass inside to Craddock.
fan in the stands looking at the wrong one. That was Kaylee Craddock in the paint. Another big bucket there.
Leads up to 19. It's 44-25.
It is. Open this back up to a 19-point lead. We withstand the barrage of St. Thomas more points they were putting on. A nice run in that third quarter, but it's all Sioux Valley here in the fourth. That'll be a good bucket over Macy Top. That was number 22. That's Leighton Shear. Good job of backing it in and scoring from about 6 feet. Kaylee Craddock, top of the key now. Macy Top loses the handle on it, gets control. And we'll get a timeout by the head coach, Jamie Granham.
Full timeout.
We're going to thank our other newbie here in the last couple weeks, Home Team Physical Therapy. At Home Team Physical Therapy, the number one priority is the patient. This is Lene, Kim, and Chrissy on the assist. Whether it's a sports injury, work injury, or problems from age or natural conditions, Home Team Physical Therapy is here to help restore you to the best possible condition. Lene and Kim utilize a personal one-on-one approach for superior therapy outcomes. Head to HomeTeamPhysicalTherapy.com to request an appointment or a free consultation. Thank you, Home Team. Gotta love the local businesses jumping on board, man.
Oh, yeah,
gotta love
absolutely.
This fourth quarter brought to us by Craft Chop House and Lounge. They're right on 6th and Maderi in Brookings, utilizing homegrown fresh ingredients. Hand-cut steaks, amazing pastas, award-winning burgers, an unparalleled Sunday brunch, and they make their own cheesecakes, Coach Carms. Get on down to Craft. Whether it's a lunch break, taking the fam out for supper, or enjoying date night, get on down to Craft, man. 6th and Maderi. Thank you for being the sponsor of this. Trying to get everything in. I was just scared by our Cossack crazies that said we were offline again. We are not. We're live.
We might be a little spastic once in a while, but we'll get there somehow.
We are too reliant on Wi-Fi internet, and I had the Ethernet. I'm done talking about it. It's such frustrating. So off the timeout, Sioux Valley's going to throw this in front of their bench. We've got 24 on a shot clock, 4:27 left to go in the game, and a 44-27 lead here in a Sodak 16 matchup. Winner of this is heading to Watertown next week for the Class A state tournament. Throwing to Craddock, right block, double teamed. Gets that back out. Mars in the corner, back up to Trigstad. 9 on the shot clock now. Macy Top's going to take it down the left side. Great take off the backboard and in. Macy Top, another big drive. 46-27, a 19-point lead with 4 minutes left to go. Cavaliers, they'll drive in. Don't foul her, let her go. Yep. And they get their offensive board. Craddock steals that out of there. We'll get a tie-up instead. Possession arrow is going to point the way of Sioux Valley.
Sioux Valley basketball on the alternating possession.
Just under 4 minutes left.
Vincent now gets that inbound. She'll take it the other way. Vincent on the wing. Trigstad now. Everybody's looking for Craddock in the paint. It's a good matchup down there. She's got a huge size advantage in there. Macy Top also looking for it. Gets it over to Vincent on the wing. 18 on the shot clock. 3:35 to go. There's the throw in and a push. Anna Henry with the push. That's a 5'4" senior guard for the Cavaliers, trying to guard Kaylee Craddock on the low block.
She was trying her best.
It was a push instead. That'll send Craddock to the line as it's the 5th team foul for St. Thomas More. Kaylee Craddock. Will have that first one rattle around. And it finds the bottom. I missed 2 points on my scorebook here somewhere, Coach Carms. I'm not sure where they went to. Craddock, second try, knocks the both down. There you go. So now a 21-point lead, 3:34 to go. Cavaliers the other way now. Off the foot, yep, just a turnover. That was Caitlin Strain trying to get past Amari Ward, bounced it off her toe and out of bounds. Turnover by St. Thomas More. Valley throws that in. St. Thomas More bringing the full court man-to-man pressure. Beats that. Amari Ward drives baseline, kicks that over to Vincent. Macy Top in the corner now. She'll dribble up. Finds Vincent, trying to work some clock here at the same time. Craddock thought about driving in there. Macy Top, that's good defense. Knocked out. Macy Top's going to run down the loose ball. Still loose, and I think we've got a foul, right?
I think it's on St. Thomas More. It is.
That is on Leighton Shear, the junior forward, trying to get to that loose ball, but she pushed Macy Top out of the way and will be called for that push for Shear. That's her fourth.
Yeah, she's been very active. She's the one who really started early in this game to keep St. Thomas More going early. She's played very well.
So Macy Top knocks down the first one. That second one comes out. Mars is going to be called for a push on the rebound. Fighting for that rebound. It'll be the second team foul for Sioux Valley for Mars.
The old over the back.
It is. Third personal for Mars. We got Skylar Knutson back on the floor. Macy Top will take a breather. Cavaliers get it down to their offensive end. That's Strand. Mars with a good defense, but she's going to be called for the reach in. Just a bit aggressive for Mars. That's her fourth. Miley Keating in. Mars will take a breather here with 2:53 left to go. 49-27. St. Thomas More played a good third quarter, but just couldn't close that gap enough. Sioux Valley has been connecting in the fourth here. Good defense. Shear's going to drive baseline, cut off by Keating. The throw to a teammate goes past fingertips, but it was knocked out by Sioux Valley. Not sure who got hands on that from the Cossacks, but that is the call. And St. Thomas More will throw it in from the far sideline. 2:37 left to go. 49-27 still our score. Cavaliers drive baseline off the back of the iron. Miley Keating, another defensive board. Keating great on the boards tonight in her reserve role. Sioux Valley trying to work some clock here. 2:17 left to go. Still a 22-point lead. Talia Vincent, Skylar, just playing catch. Near half court. 10 on the shot clock now. Talia Vincent gets her team ready. Craddock. Tregstead on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Trying to get it in the paint. Nowhere to go. Finally get it to Craddock. She'll turn and spin. Gets that up there, but it didn't hit the rim. I think it's a shot clock violation.
Yes.
Yeah, it is. There it is. So a tough spin and fade away. Good defense by the Cavaliers. Forced a shot clock violation, but it ran 35 seconds off instead, which was the goal anyway. Yes. 49-27 our score. Cavaliers running out of time. Almost a double dribble there. Cavaliers go around the arc now. Donnelly guarded by Tregstead. That's Strand. Talia Vincent on that defense. And a push. It'll only be the 14th foul for Sioux Valley, so the Cavaliers are going to have to throw it in front of their bench. For Talia Vincent, her second. What are you doing? Rebecca Tregstead trying not to be on the broadcast. Sneaking up here to the top row. Minute 20 left to go, Coach Carms. Are you ready for Watertown next week?
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Because the reserves are coming in. The starters are going to be coming off the floor here in the next whistle. Talia Vincent, 1:10 left to go. 22-point lead. State tournament berth on the line. Sioux Valley's about to punch their ticket. 1 minute left. Miley Keating will drive baseline. Cut off on that. Knocked away. Stolen by the Cavaliers. Cavaliers the other way with under a minute to go. Let her just, don't foul her. No reason to do that anymore. Kaylee Craddock was trying to save that, but she had a foot out of bounds. And with that whistle, here comes the hockey line change. Starters coming off. Keating, great. Vincent, great. Trigstead, great. Craddock, great. Skylar Knudsen will stay out there. Macy Licht, Cheyenne Vanderwall, Avery Schmuck, and Audrey Larson all on now for the last 45 seconds. A big win here in the Sodak 16. St. Thomas More had a good third quarter, just couldn't close the gap enough. And it's been all Sioux Valley here in the fourth. We are about to punch our ticket. That'll be a late bucket. It's a 20-point lead. And Sioux Valley will just try to close this out with some reserves out there now. Cheyenne Vanderwall, the third senior on the squad. 19 seconds left. No shot clock here.
Yeah, getting ready to go to the big dance.
10 seconds left. Cheyenne just kind of dribble this out. Sioux Valley's about to punch their ticket to Watertown. And that is going to do it. The defense is called off. Avery Schmuck's going to dribble this out. And Sioux Valley will go back-to-back to the state tournament. Cheyenne Vanderwall knocked to the floor. They pick her up. Just aggressive on the celebration out there, but she's okay laughing at it.
Oh, yeah. What
a great job by Sioux Valley. Withstand the defense of St. Thomas More. And get ready, Cossack Crazies. We are off to Watertown next week. Another State A berth.
Look at the Crazies. They're really going crazy.
They should. Been going crazy all night.
What a fantastic victory. You just said beforehand we'd win by 20. I just said, well, I'm not too sure about that. But
I really thought you were a little bit nuts, but we'll take it, my man.
Yes.
Do we really have 0.1 seconds left on the clock?
Before presenting awards to the
No.
Well,
we don't, right?
Sometimes they put the time on to stop or take off the red light from around the basket. So sometimes that's why that's done.
So a win here in the Sodak 16. Sioux Valley's going to go to the state tournament at 21-2 on their record.
That's not too shabby.
Just amazing, man. We're going to give out some free smoothies tonight, probably more than one. We've got the PA announcer handing out awards to our squad. There's going to be a state qualifier plaque that we'll get as well.
Oh, yes.
We're back in the state tournament, Coach Carms.
Back in the saddle again.
Sioux Valley went to a state tournament in 2014, finally got back last year, and now we'll go back in back-to-back seasons. A fantastic senior class. These juniors are amazing. And the cupboard's not empty, as you know, the sophomores and freshmen out there are going to bring some quality stuff as well. Our fourth quarter brought to us by Craft Shop House and Lounge. Talia Vincent added 2. She finished at 8. Liberty Trigstead added 2. She had 8. Amari Ward had 5 in that second half. She finished at 11. Skylar Knudsen finished with 4. Kaylee Craddock, 4 more in that fourth quarter. She had 9 to finish. Macy Top finished with 8. Miley Keating had 2, and that's going to do it. 49-29, a 20-point lead here in the Sodak 16. 20-point win, I guess.
That's about as balanced a scoring attack as you can have at this stage.
It really is. It's going to be hard to give out one, so I think we'll give out multiples. The seniors might be getting smoothies again. We want to thank Big Sioux Plumbing, Langland Trucking, the Man Cave Barbershop. Just guys that we didn't get to. We had to redo our broadcast. Covenant Sports Group, Buster's Auto Brokers. Right on the corner, right on the price, Radio Mitchell. Tropical Smoothie Cafe brings us our player of the game. I think we're going to give it to the senior class. And there's the plaque, the state qualifier plaque. Big celebration on the floor. We do have to clear out of here now for the game number 2 of the night, as West Central and Mobridge Pollock will battle it out right on this floor. So we got to get out of here. I do have a message from our boosters. Check out the Sioux Valley Facebook page tonight for a link to state t-shirts. It's Sunday at midnight is the deadline. So go to the Sioux Valley Basketball Facebook page, get your state tourney shirts, and we'll see you in Watertown next week, Coach Carnes.
There you go. It'll be here fast.
The team is going to head to the multi-purpose room, is what we're being told here.
Yes.
So we got to close this up. Coach Carms, and another amazing win by the Sioux Valley Cossack squad. 20-point win in the Sodex 16, dude.
That's, boy, anytime you can get something like that, you know you've done some things really, really well.
Thank you to Bankstar Financial, CC's Bar and Grill, Bell Brands, GP Auto, Precision Risk Management, Health Source Chiropractic, the best room we did in the second half. All the other sponsors are timeout, guys. We're taking this show to the state tournament in Watertown. It'll be at the Civic Arena. It's the high school, essentially. Call it the Civic Arena up in Watertown, starting up next Thursday. Now, we're going in as a 4 at the moment. We'll see how the rest of the night shakes out in the Sodex 16 in Class A.
Yes.
Going in as the 4 means you would play a 5 seed. That's also the second game of the afternoon session on day 1. So we'll see how that shakes out. Thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for hanging with me. We had to redo the broadcast in the third quarter. Sorry about that. We're stuck with Wi-Fi too much. I had Ethernet set up, and it didn't want to open anything up on that iPad.
We got to blame the internet.
I need an internet wizard to help me out from time to time. We got to get that Ethernet figured out, man. All right, we got to get out of here. West Central and Mobridge Pollock are going to fire up. Let's get over to the multi-purpose room and go celebrate with our squad, man.
There you go. Sounds good to me.
Thanks for watching, everybody.
Have a great night.
State tournament berth checked off the list by Sioux Valley. We'll see you in Watertown next week with the girls. Tomorrow, we'll try all this again from the Hamlin Education Center and see what the boys can do in a region final.
Yes, indeed.
Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow.
Good night.